Welcome to $20 million referrals, helping you be the agent everyone loves to hire and refer in the month of June. So excited to have you with us. We got a great 20 minutes ready to go for you. So, as always, we want what we provide to result in a more predictable, enjoyable, and lucrative business for you. We know how hard you work, and you definitely deserve that. That's what we believe. And we want to do that by helping you work by referral and make your sphere of influence feel seen through a consistent, valuable, and personal connections using our $20 million referral formula. Real quick overview. The formula is our one-page sheet where it gives you ideas, reasons to connect, to be that agent everybody loves to hire and refer, reasons to call and leave voicemails, reasons to email and text, reasons to send mail or postcards, reasons to host client events, and to bring by client gifts. It's divided by month and quarter and the activity. You can go to 20-mr.com, check it out, download that sheet, and plan your entire year of contacts in a matter of minutes. And then join the membership. It is free, and you can gain access to all the templates, the dialogues, the standard operating procedures for the events right there on our membership site to make it that much easier to execute on these items and to take action. And action is what we're talking about today, and giving you some specific tips on action in the month of June. Pablo Picasso said, action is the foundational key to all success. Action is the foundational key to all success. So that's what we're talking about today, and I'm going to give you some great actions that you can move forward with to build those connections with your clients and ultimately drive more referrals to your business. Because we find that agents are happier when they work by referral. Your job is that much more enjoyable, and it grows exponentially. Sounds good to me. All right, so let's talk about leveraging client curiosity. When we look up the definition of curiosity, we see it is a strong desire to know or learn something. That definition there says, filled with curiosity, she peered through the window to look at the house for sale across the street. We all know we have this innate curiosity, and research has dug into it to try to figure out why. And we discovered that the brain rewards the pursuit of curiosity, trying to figure out that answer. And so if we can tease some curiosity to our clients, we are going to hook them and grab them, and we are going to create this loop of curiosity, and then the brain rewards them with this release of dopamine, which is like this happiness chemical that happens in our brain. And so now the clients your database get to enjoy that happiness, and they tie some of that to you. So let's figure out how we can make them curious. Based off of that definition that we just read, and we all know it being in the industry, people are curious about what's happening in their neighborhood, what's happening around them. So many times we sell people a home and we turn off that buyer search for them because we're saying, hey, let's not send them homes anymore. We don't want to flood their email with things because they're not looking. Well, our suggestion is instead alter that search. Take down that buyer search and just make it kind of a niche search right around their neighborhood, so they get those first updates of properties that are popping up for sale, as well as notifications when they do sell, so that they can know, hey, what did that house sell for down the road? They want to know that, and you can be the one delivering the information. We also have templates on text messages and emails that talk about what's going on in your neighborhood. You can get those at the membership site. Then what about a dream search? Or sometimes it's just a luxury search. If you know that somebody, what they dream of for a home, put that out there on a search and just say, hey, or you know that they love to look at beautiful homes or lakefront homes whatever it might be. They just aspire to live on a certain lake or just a lake in general. Create that search and send it to them. Maybe it's just to look at those cool homes. Create that search and make sure it's going to them regularly. This helps you not miss out on any opportunities. It also has them looking at those cool homes on your website with your name tied to it versus them doing all that searching on Zillow anyways, or whatever the portal may be. So leverage that curiosity. It keeps you top of mind. It makes your people feel happy. It's a win-win. All right, let's talk about next level texting. I mean, this is the way, it's primary communication right now, right? That is what we see. We just picking up the phone is great. We highly encourage it, but so many people are just texting. So how can we text efficiently, take it to the next level, but still keep it personal? One of the challenges with CRMs right now is if you want to send a text message to an entire group from your CRM, it comes from a different phone number, and that can be very challenging. So I want to encourage you to take a look at the Reach app. You can go to the App Store, download it, and this is so cool because you can text an entire group, multiple people, individual texts. Think like mail merge for text messaging through this system. So I did a short video on it to save time, show you how to use it. You can check it out at our YouTube channel, which is at 20M Referrals. Just go to YouTube at 20M Referrals, or you can scan that QR code there. It will take you directly to that video. It's about 4 minutes long. It is super easy to use, Reach. But again, picture it as like mail merge, but for text messages. So you can send out 100 text messages, all personalized, all at once from your own phone number. And now we're going to take this one level higher by tying in ChatGPT. How can you leverage ChatGPT with Reach? If you have a spreadsheet of people that you want to text message, their name, their phone number, and maybe it's a little bit of information from your CRM that you downloaded. If you upload that to ChatGPT and say, hey, I want to send text messages to all of these people. It could be 100 of them. I want them to be personalized and slightly different from each one. Please write me a text message for each one of these people based off of something personal that I provided in the spreadsheet from your CRM. And then populate that text message in a new column on a downloadable spreadsheet. Now that can be uploaded to Reach. So here's an example. What if you are hosting, say, a zoo event and you want to invite people and you want to personalize it so that their kids' names are in everything and you have that in your CRM? Download that onto a spreadsheet, upload it to ChatGPT, say, hey, I want to invite these people and I want it to say, hey, I'm hosting a zoo event. It's at this time. It's at this place. I wanted to make sure that you and Bobby and Sue and Joe all were aware and could come. We would love to see all of you there. And it would personalize all of those names and create all of those text messages for you. Watch the video and you'll see how you can upload that to the Reach app. You press a button, your phone does the rest and sends out all of those 100 personalized text messages. June, we recommend in June sending out your updated vendor list. We teach you how to update it annually. We teach you different ways to talk with your sphere to get recommendations of additional vendors. We teach you how to contact and talk with vendors. All of that is great information, but now it's time to get it out there. And so not only do we recommend emailing or texting it to your people, but some ways that maybe you aren't thinking about to make it stick that much more. Put a link to it in your email signature. This way, every time you send out a message, it's a little bit of value at the bottom of your email that somebody could grab and use and leverage. Also, think about when you send out a print, a high quality print or laminated, or make it something that's going to stick around. Make it a little booklet. Whatever makes it different and stick around, now you have a piece of material sitting at home in your person's house in that for the entire year for them to leverage and use and remember you. Maybe you send them an extra one to give to a friend or family member. Also, think about putting it on regular social media posts. Anytime you're recommending somebody who's a service provider, maybe you're saying something great about some service that you had, say, oh, and if you need somebody for such and such service, we have a great vendor list. Check it out here and link that to your website. So we recommend having something about your vendor list at least once a month on your social, if not more. And if you're recommending people a lot or reviewing people or referring people on your social media, talking about them a lot, make sure you also put a link to the rest of your vendor list on your website or wherever it may be. 4 ways that you can make sure to spread the word about your vendors. It's a great way to add value, and those vendors are going to want to send referrals back to you if you're sending them business too. Inertia. So we want you to stay in motion. So we have learned that studies show that sometimes just getting started on something is the most difficult part. And once we're started, we tend to keep on going. That's what inertia is. We tend to stay in motion unless some other force acts on us, right? Laws of nature. Well, that's true for us and how we work as well. So one of the most difficult things for us to do is to get into the mode of connecting with our clients, taking that time to prospect, taking that time to connect. And so here is how this works. This is take 10 minutes of connection, ideas for each day of the week for how to connect. So you can download this sheet from the QR code right here, or go to 20-mr.com/more, and you can get this sheet and check it out. It is so simple. It's just one activity a day, take you 10 minutes or less. Mondays, you're writing handwritten notes. Tuesdays, you're sending a text message. Wednesdays, you are giving a Google review, or you're recommending a service provider on social media. Again, here's where you can put a link to the rest of your vendor list as well. Thursday, you are emailing a thank you or an appreciation message to somebody. And Friday, you are recognizing either an accomplishment, a milestone, or some sort of exceptional performance. If you scroll to the bottom of the page, there is ideas for each one of these, some questions to help prompt you about what is happening, things to look for that gives you ideas on what to say, how to connect with those people. Super simple, but the idea is to get you moving, and you will find that instead of just taking 10, instead of just doing one activity, you will spiral and start doing more at that time. So get past that initial tough spot of getting started, and you'll find yourself doing more than ever using this Take 10 worksheet. And to take it a step further, we even put together some great graphics that you can print and hang up around your office. We also will post these on our online every single week, so that weekday, so that you can check out, hey, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing today on the Take 10 initiative? So grab those at the website as well. All right, back to the formula. Again, we are focused on June. Let's dive in specific into June's activities. There again are resources, templates, dialogues on the membership site for each one of these. So key in June is there's Father's Day. So who in your sphere is a father that you want to recognize with a card or a note? The sold in your neighborhood dialogue for email or text goes along with those searches that we talked about setting up. Graduation activities continue. High school graduation, probably more so than college now. So think about that. And as always, make sure you have your birthday cards, your home anniversary cards, all of those set and ready to go out. So go and scan your CRM for those dates right now so you are prepared. Let's dive into days to remember in June. And again, this is to be used to spur thoughts on reasons for why you're reaching out to people. Maybe because of this day, it is a reason to text message somebody. Maybe it's a reason to write them a handwritten note. Maybe it's a reason to give them a phone call. Maybe it goes along with a little client gift that's themed and fits this day. Maybe this particular day in June would be a great day to host some sort of themed event. So keep all of those things in mind as we go through these days. That's why we share them, trying to make it easy and give good reasons to connect. First Friday in June, Donut Day. Hey, send a dozen donuts, send 2 dozen donuts to somebody out there in your sphere. We've talked about this before. It's never been easier to have food delivered. So think about the first Friday in June, Donut Day. And then maybe we want to talk about Community Health Week too. We just send everybody donuts, but the first full week in June is Community Health Week. Maybe it's a time to volunteer. Maybe it's a time to get your team to go and volunteer somewhere. Maybe it's a time for your office to get together and you host a blood drive in June, all fit around that Community Health Week, the first full week of June. Who likes movies, right? National Movie Night. Maybe you are hosting a movie event, indoor, outdoor. Maybe it's in a park. Maybe it's in a theater. Who knows? But the second Friday in June is actually National Movie Night. What a great way to pair up your event to fit a night out there, or give somebody movie tickets. The great small gift for clients, or a gift card. National Bourbon Day. Anybody like bourbon out there? Maybe it's a bourbon tasting event. Maybe you're giving a tour of a distillery. You can get a standard operating procedure from the website about that. But June 14 is National Bourbon Day for those who like their bourbon. Celebrating some of the holidays in June. So you got Juneteenth, Freedom Day. So June 19th, keep that in mind. We have Father's Day, the third Sunday in June. So don't forget about all those fathers out there. Scan your CRM for those fathers and make sure to acknowledge them. For those golf lovers out there too, it's also always the last day of the U.S. Open. Graduation celebrations, we talked about that last month, but those continue in June. Look for those posts on social media. Who in your sphere has somebody graduating that you want to make sure that you reach out to them, congratulate the parents, recognize the student. A great way to stay in touch and be top of mind. Who's hosting an open house? Where do you want to go? How do you want to celebrate them? And as summer approaches, the first day of summer, June 21st, be sure to, maybe it's a perfect day for some sort of event, outdoor event for where you're at. So remember that day, put it in your calendar. Great excuse for a get together. If you want to think about more days or even weeks to remember, nationaldaycalendar.com is a great resource for you. And remember, think about those days in terms of reasons to send a text message, a note, give a phone call, provide a gift, host an event, and it can fit those themes. Now, as we wrap up, everybody pull out a piece of paper and a pen. I want you to think about the entire meeting that we just rolled through there, everything that we presented. And I want you to just write down what was the most useful piece. What part do you think would fit your business the most? What do you want to take action on? Like Picasso said, that's foundational for all success. So what do you feel was most useful in your business? You can feel free to share it with me, send it to me. I'd love to have a conversation about it, hear what's most useful, hear what you'd like to see more of when we present all of this. And then as we wrap up here, if you are receiving value from $20 million referrals, we ask just 2 things. Tell a friend about it. They will probably find, if you found it valuable, they'll probably find it valuable too. We'd love to have them join our community, and they would be very thankful for you passing it on as well, so they can strengthen their business. And as always, we love your agent referrals. So if you know of anybody looking for something new or different, who do you know who wants something new or different? we are always looking for good people with our firm. So we would love to have that conversation. So keep us in mind for your referrals. So that's it. 20 minutes on $20 million referral. So 20 million in 20 minutes, helping you be the agent that everyone loves to hire and refer in June. All right, and we got a bonus for you. We love just throwing these little bonuses on the end. You can go to 20-mr.com/more, and you will get our bonus for this week, and it'll be or for this month. This month it'll be all about future casting your business and the power of future casting, envisioning what that looks like, and then how that will bring clarity to the actions that you put in place to reach that future in your business. It's an incredible way to really take a step back from your business, from all the time that you're spent working in the business to working on your business, and have that vision for the future so that you could be headed in the right direction, putting your focus in the right areas. So again, go to 20-mr.com/more, and you can get that information on how to future cast your business. Thanks so much for everybody for joining this month. Go out there and be the agent that everybody loves to hire and refer in June, and make your business more enjoyable, more predictable, and more lucrative.